just north of the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, you can find Casper's, an awesome old school coin shop. You're going to enjoy this one. Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. As far as coin shops go, this is one of the best I've ever been in. I'll tell you what, it is old school, it's huge, lots and lots of stuff to look at, interesting things from across the decades, and I'll tell you what, the folks here are really nice. If you enjoy coin shop videos like this one, I know you will, be sure to subscribe if you're not currently a subscriber. Hit that bell notification to see more, and if you enjoy the effort, be sure to hit that like button. All right, hey, Justin, Casper's Coin. Hey, thanks for coming on again to have a conversation, and it's an exciting day for you. You're doing your first whatnot today?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to do a first whatnot series. Yes, yeah. So it's going to be it'll be a learning process, to say the least.
Yeah, and you're a professional auctioneer, so
yes,
you know what you're doing in that respect.
Yep.
The technical stuff, we were just talking off camera. There'll be some little odds and ends, a little bit of a learning curve, but usually after 3 or 4 shows, you become a real pro. And by the time people see this, it'll be Saturday. And do you plan on going on? If tonight's a success, do you plan on going making Thursday your night?
I think so. I think Thursday. Thursday is typically a slow day at the store, although today, of course, it's not. Mm-hmm. So it gives me time to prep and whatnot, and Thursday evening. So I think I'll try to stick with Thursday evening. So, and even if it's not a success, I'll do it again, because if I try something and it doesn't work, I'm too stubborn to stop. I just keep plugging away at it.
You know what? I know what you mean. Yeah. And here's what I'll do. I'll put your information in the video description so people can come find you.
Cool.
And they'll check you out on there. And but speaking of the store today, silver, just gold, both precious metals, but silver specifically, been going crazy lately. What has been the effect? What are people coming in here buying or selling, or how's that affected your market?
So not a lot of sellers, even at this $31, $32 level.
Okay.
We're seeing more buyers. We're seeing more larger buyers, multiple hundreds of ounces.
Wow.
The people that are selling are really, they don't believe that silver is climax or reaches peak or whatever. It's more like they need to remodel the bathroom, or their kids going to college, or something along the lines where, it's a good time. I bought the silver at $4 or $10 or $20 or whatever.
Sure.
Let me turn that into, or pay off some bills, or pay off a car or whatever. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of people thinking, hey, let's get back into the U.S. dollar, because I really want to hold more U.S. dollars. We're not seeing that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Same on gold.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a gold ounce this morning that the guy bought for me in 2015, and it was a gold eagle. He paid $1,309. He had it dated on the thing. And the guy's he's retired now, and he said he wanted to take a trip. I think he wanted to go to Nashville or something for the weekend. Mm-hmm. He's up $1,000 on the coins. Yeah. Might as well. So
why not? As far as those buyers are buying, decent volume of silver, what are they telling you? Do they think it's going to go to 40, 45, 50, or they have those conversations with you?
Some people do. New people do. People that are new to silver, what's it going to be? Where is this going to go? Whereas the people have been seasoned and been buying for a long time, right. Gold and silver, it's really asset diversification. They're something outside the U.S. dollar. I mean, you don't have to be a genius to realize the U.S. dollar is losing value. I mean, it's losing value every day. You see it. You see it when you go to the store. You see it when you go to the gas pump. Mm-hmm. And so there's looking for a way out, something besides the U.S. dollar. Mm-hmm. So and two, we get people that silver's going to be $50 or it's going to be $100. That are excited about it, and I try to explain to them that silver's $100. We're in real trouble.
Yeah.
You know, gas is now, let's see, 3 times, so roughly $12 a gallon.
Yeah.
You know, your grocery bill goes from $200 to $600.
Sure.
You know, I mean, it's just inflation in and of itself. So
Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping for that gradual, climb over the course of decades. That I'm in the long
game.
haul,
Yeah.
long game, and the spikes up and down. I don't know. They're fun and they're exciting, and
They do.
And adds a thrill.
Yes, it is. It is kind of fun sometimes, but really, you know, with silver, especially now at this 31, I think I looked at last, it was 31.30. I'm happy to see it building that base at 30, you know, and maintaining it, because I mean that's a strong floor for it.
Yes. Psychologically,
Yes.
that threshold means a lot.
It does mean a lot, because we've been in the 20s, in the the high teens for I don't know, I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll throw a long-term chart up there so people could see.
Yeah.
But I remember $20 being that mental threshold for such a
Yeah.
long time. And it would get up to $20.50, and then 3 weeks later it's under 20. And will it be able to hold 20?
Yes.
Well, that's not even in the conversation anymore. I kind of think 30 is the new 20.
Yeah.
At least I'm hoping.
I believe it is. But yeah, we'll see. So, but yeah, I like to see it build. I like to see it build that foundation. You know, the giant upswings that we had 2 weeks ago. Typically lead to a giant downswing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
profit taking.
Yeah, it's profit taking. But you're up $1 or something, and then 2 days later you're down, $1.25. So, the peaks and the valleys is if you don't want them too far apart.
Yeah. Now, you've been in this business a long time. I mean, you grew up in the business.
Yeah, I grew
right?
up in this business.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the conversation in a different direction. And feel free to let me know if this is, not something you want to talk about. But I noticed you've got a little side piece there. And have you ever, I don't know how to even ask it, have you ever had any situations where...
Never had to pull.
Thank God. Do you take it to shows? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you never leave the house or in the house without it.
Yeah. A guy that you and I both know was just recently robbed coming home from a show.
Correct.
And it involved the perpetrators. I don't know. I'm thinking of some other words to call these people.
Right.
The bad guys.
Yeah.
Followed him from the show, kind of hemmed him up with their vehicles, and it was a smash and grab.
Smash and grab.
Scary stuff, man. Poor gentleman was in his 70s.
Yeah, he's in his 70s. Yeah. And they're in and out and done in under 45 seconds. I mean, it happens so fast that a lot of people just don't react to it or can't react to it.
Yeah.
So it always is a concern. I mean, security is a big aspect of anything, especially in this business. But no, we take precautions. There's quite a few things that we do that people don't see that aren't blatantly obvious.
Well, even the buzz-in door. I mean, I visit a lot of coin shops, and a lot of guys don't even have the buzz-in door.
Right.
And I would just be too worried to not have that. At least get eyeballs on somebody before they walk in.
Right. Yeah. That helps too. But the sidearms are always a good deterrent. You can go rob a Walgreens, and they're just going to give you everything. You come into a store like this,
right?
It's your chances aren't so great.
Yeah.
So
you also do shows. How often do you get out of the shop and go on the road for shows?
As much as I can. Being that we run 2 to 3 people here at the store, we've got to have, once again, security-wise, you always have multiple people at the store.
Yeah.
You never ever have one person at the store. So it does make it hard to get to the shows, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday shows.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we try to do as many shows as we can, but my wife has a tolerance to how many 7 days in a row that I can work that she allows. So,
yeah, I hear you.
I have to balance that out too. So
How about numismatics? We talked a lot about precious metals and bullion, but how is the numismatics market lately? What are you seeing?
We're doing well. We've sold quite a few coins. I sold two 93S's this week, actually. So both to different people, walk-in customers. Coins have been good. And really with coins, you have to price it correctly.
Yeah.
I go to the shows or I visit a few other dealer shops, and you'll see the same coins for 2 years. And the market maybe wasn't as strong as it was 2 years ago,
right.
Especially during COVID times, where you're looking at past auction comps of something sold for $8,000, and today it's $5,500 or $6,000. I mean,
right.
if you adjust prices accordingly, coins are definitely moving. I mean, they're not. The market's just not as hot as it was when everybody was stuck at home inside and had nothing to do besides buy coins. So,
yeah.
But no, I think anything priced correctly we have no real problem selling. So, and then too, like I said, we're doing the whatnot things to try to get rid of some of the stuff that is kind of backed up all over the place.
Yeah, you've got a big shop here.
That we keep buying and literally throwing from the bar into tubs and we're running out of room to put tubs of stuff to sort through. So,
well, I think something the whatnot folks might appreciate is the fact that you really know what you're talking about. You've grown up in the business, and you can educate the folks that tune into your show. So it's kind of like a win-win in the respect for tuning in. You might find a nice bargain and get some education along the way.
Yeah, no, I look forward to that too, because it's amazing especially what people read on the internet. And my favorite is somebody who spends literally 2 minutes on Google and wants to argue with me about whatever coin they think they know about.
Yeah.
But no, just some basic education it goes a long way, whether you're buying reprocessed steel cents on how what a steel cent is supposed to look like as to what a reprocessed steel cent looks like. I mean,
what does that mean, reprocess?
Reprocess, so they rechrome it.
Oh.
So I got a tube. Actually, I think I threw it in my whatnot box too. I have a tube of rechromed steel cents. So they look absolutely fantastic.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, they do it over here in Elkhart. Or they used to do it in the 70s and 80s. But yeah, so you got your steel cent, and so they pit and they rust and they get ugly and they get dull.
They're usually pretty gnarly looking.
Yeah, but you rechrome them because they're made of steel, and boom, they look brand new. So yeah, like just something like simple like that. Like I was going on whatnot the other day, and I saw somebody sold one for like $15. It's a reprocessed steel cent. I think they're worth like 35 or 40 cents. But I mean, stuff like that, or clean coins or damaged coins, or just basic education on if you're going to collect coins. One of the problems with coins is education can be very expensive.
Right.
Your mistakes really add up. So, if you can learn just some basic things, to help you on.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, we see a lot of collections after the fact where people have bought, from some of the big marketing companies, that like to ship everything in little plastic bags and whatnot. And the prices that they pay. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. The prices that they pay for the stuff is just absurd. $4 for a buffalo nickel that they could walk in here and buy for 50 cents. Well, you buy one or two, it's not bad.
Right.
You buy several thousand of them all of a sudden. Oh my goodness, So, but yeah, just there's nothing wrong with knowing more about your hobby, especially a hobby such as numismatics, where it can get very, very expensive. People can put tens of thousands of dollars, or up, or you can have fun doing it for under $100. It scales to what you want to do. So, but everybody needs a basic education and stuff. So,
well, I appreciate you bringing that skill set to whatnot, and for all of us to enjoy. And also, I appreciate you bringing it to my video. So, thank you, Justin. I know you have get ready for that big whatnot show, and I'm gonna maybe do a little shopping around here, and we'll call it a video. And thanks for the time, buddy.
Sounds good.
Hey, let me show you what I bought. But first, a special thank you goes to these channel members. If you'd like more about being a channel member, check the video description. All right, hey, let me show you what I purchased over at Justin's. And hey, don't mind the wrapping job. I was in a little bit of a hurry, and he was closing up shop. But I thought, let me pick some stuff up for my upcoming auctions. And by the way, I have an auction, actually 2 auctions tonight. And if you're ever wondering, like, how do I know about these auctions? It's real simple. You can join my remind system simply by texting this number, 81010, this message at AGH3AB. And you do that, and I'll send you a text message, about an hour or 45 minutes before my auctions. And some of this stuff is going to be for the auction. Some of the, a lot of grams and stuff like that. I do a lot of giveaways, but a lot of this will be allocated to the silver furnace. And I'll sort through this, like stuff like this. It's all milky. Nobody's going to want to buy that in an auction, and I sure wouldn't sell it to anybody, but I sure as heck will throw it in the silver furnace and make something cool out of it. So I'll sort through this, and I'll tell you what, if you want to continue the fun, show up to my auction tonight, and we'll go from there. It's on YouTube, and then we're transitioning over to Whatnot. All the information is down in the video description. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next video. Ooh, look at this toner. We'll see you on the next video, and until then, adios.